of people just have a job.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a million jobs I wanted to quit.
Yeah, but then why don't you pursue something that you'd be more interested in? Because they get comfortable, because they get
routine.
Yeah, or they're scared.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, they're scared.
And so we're talking with this guy, Ken Coleman, Coleman. He's got a book, like Career Coach, basically to help you take, answers to these questions to give you the answer to what else you might be cut out to do.
Okay, those are interesting.
Define like the job that you're supposed to be doing, not just the job that you're currently doing. Anyway, Menace and I were going out to eat with my buddy Rizzuto and his wife, and they asked us a question because they were just having this conversation, and they were getting in this time of their life, where their kids are in high school, one's about to get out of high school here kind of soon. What do we do next? Like after these kids are out of the house, out of high school, then what? And Riz and I are very much in the same boat on that kind of thinking. My wife and I are having the same conversation. Yeah. But the question was, what's your perfect day? Now, the question being not a perfect day necessarily on vacation, but if you could just design your perfect day for your life, what would that be? Like what time would you get up? What would you be doing that day? Maybe there is some time for work or whatever. Like what kind of things would you be interested in doing? Because the idea is, and I forget who they were listening to or reading, the idea was you take your perfect day and then you build your work that you do around your perfect day to fit in, as opposed to fitting your life and the things you want to do into whatever you do for work and around work. You
create work in outside your perfect day.
Yeah. You create a life and a schedule and a whatever that then work has to fit into it. So it's it's an interesting.
Yeah.
So I'd have to work when I'm sleeping then. A perfect day. When you said that, the first thing that came to my mind was not like, all right, so 8 hours at work.
No, it's the thing. It's like it doesn't have to be 8 hours at work.
Take the work part out of it.
Yeah, you could do something like, it's not that you're not working, you're not earning money or whatever.
Yeah.
But
don't restrict yourself. That's the part that I was like, I'm like, wait, what? Yeah. And then I go, okay, cool. I would kind of just like shift things around, the time that we did the show and things like that. And then it was a lot easier to answer the question.
Yeah, I think in a lot of ways, I live my perfect day almost every day because it involves. I do because I work
except for the alarm clock part,
right? But I'm saying just in general, I work on projects that are fun for me. I I knit little things for people. Yeah. I work on personal projects. I spend time with my kid and my husband and my dog.
So maybe yours is not that far off. Like maybe it's like
close.
Okay, well,
go on little day adventures.
Let's just say eventually, doing a job like this just requires you to create a certain number of hours of content of show,
right?
Per day or per week, whatever that would be. It doesn't necessarily have to be you get up in the middle of the night to do it.
Right.
You could do it at any time
of the day,
like how podcasters do. Yeah. Kind of thing.
That was my thing. I was like, we would, do it at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m.
Right.
And we would record it and do it.
And it would take less time, obviously.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm on board with that.
Like I was like,
day still to me would be getting up at like 6, give or take, maybe even 5.
Oh, God.
Yeah, mine was
That
like
really
I would actually like go out and have breakfast.
Yeah.
And like actually maybe go to a restaurant and then go record the show.
Ever since I've been a full-time worker, it's been my fantasy to do what I see in movies and TV where you get up and then you have the breakfast at home, you have coffee, and they always have a pitcher of orange juice. Everybody's doing stuff. I'm like,
what's that like?
I'm like, who lives like this?
A glass carafe of milk.
Full morning before you go to work. It seems like a movie to me.
Yeah.
Like that would be awesome.
It's just another interesting way to kind of almost reverse engineer, right?
No,
Because a lot of people, they just go with whatever they do for work, and then everything else has to fit around that,
and
as opposed to this is my life, and then everything else fits around whatever you want your life to be.
Right.
That reminds me of that question, like, if today was the last day on Earth, what would you do? And then the follow-up question is, why aren't you doing it?
Well, because it's not my last day, and I got to feed myself and shelter myself.
Exactly.
And I don't know what my reaction to cocaine is.
Right. So what would yours be? Just something to think about. 877-44-WOODY. Text us over to 22987. We'll get into some of the entertainment stuff. Birthdays, porno birthday. Next, after the break.
Woody Show.